everyone, welcome to Weekend Box Office, where it looks like Black Panther Wakanda Forever scored huge at domestic market $180 million on opening weekend. It's the biggest November opening ever and the second biggest opening for 2022 and the 15th biggest opening ever. This movie's overall box office number is quite achievement. It is sitting right now on worldwide number is $330 million, and that is like 180 million from the domestic, and international is 150 million total sitting and 330, which is really impressive. Same time, it is just, I guess, it is still behind Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, 7 million behind, which the weekend isn't over yet, so we don't know if this movie still can beat that Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, $187 million. So looks like Black Panther 2 did receive a cinema score from the audience, and the overall this movie's rating on Rotten Tomatoes score, audience and critic is still very strong, which is why I do feel like this movie will do really good at the box office over the next week, because there is no competition coming out next 5 weeks or so, if I'm not wrong, until the Avatar 2 comes out, which will be hit, I'm guessing, or who knows. That being said, of course, over the weekend this movie came out, and this movie continuously, it was trending on Twitter. People who saw this movie, everybody was praising how emotional this movie was, which to me personally, I think some people who were really excited to see this and they heard this movie is really one of those emotional cry movie. I feel like maybe that one hurt the movie's box office. People are not excited to see cry movie in theater. You want to see this kind of movie at your living room, sitting by yourself with your tissue box. That is what I think personally. Of course, I might be wrong. This movie's overall box office, like the opening number is 330, which is looks like Black Adam just reached that number. Although Black Adam is right now sitting on worldwide box office number is $352 million, and Black Adam on the domestic market just crossed $151 million, and the international is $200 million. So I think Black Adam overall at this point looks like maybe flop, although many people are comparing Black Adam box office to Black Panther 2, which is to me really unfair, because Black Adam isn't like overall isn't critically praised movie. It's just I guess some people liked it, but not enough to be a hit, I guess. But Black Panther 2 is such a huge movie, and I forgot to mention this movie. It is budget is quite big, $250 million, and can this movie Black Panther 2 reach that $1 billion? That is what we have to think. I still think it could reach that $1 billion. But at this point, maybe not, because the international number isn't huge. Then again, Top Gun Maverick did cross all those money, but then again, this movie's word of mouth is how it's going to be. As I was saying, it is end of the day a cry emotional movie. How many people see this kind of movie 2 times? That is what you have to ask yourself. Still, this movie could reach that $1 billion? I think so. It could still be meet that $1 billion, depend on worldwide market. And overall, I'm really like, personally, I'm still really surprised this movie still opened that such a huge number, although the worldwide, I would say the international number isn't great still, I would say, but the domestic number is quite impressive. Then again, this kind of movie, it's supposed to be doing well on domestic market anyway. And that's my thought on this weekend box office news. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this number, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share my other videos and other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.